Hey guys, Dr. Berg here. Now last week I did a video on how to eat bacon to burn off belly fat.
Now that is a litmus test to define whether or not you should continue watching a video or not. But we're gonna defy the odds today. We are going to react to the video of Dr. Berg, how you can lose belly fat on a vegan diet.
This week we're going to reverse the flow and teach you how to burn fat if you are a vegan.
If you're a vegan, great, it will be funny.
All right?
Before I start this video, I think it's important to note, because some people might complain, hey, how Dr. Eric is a doctor, how dare you criticize a doctor? You know, are you a doctor yourself? And that is a good point. I'm not criticizing the competency of Dr. Berg in terms such as pharmacology or how to treat patients. What I'm criticizing is his competence when it comes to nutrition. Doctors in 4 years of schooling have less than 20 hours of nutritional information, of nutritional classes. So no, I'm not a doctor, but I studied the topic of nutrition intensely, and I'm in the best shape of my life, and I've helped more than a couple hundred vegans get in the best shape of their life as well. So are you ready? Let's just dive right into it.
I asked you a question last time if you watched the video. What is the hormone that determines whether you burn fat or burn sugar? Do you know?
Which kind of hormone? I think it's rather trivial, but it helps me sell my supplements hormone. The hormone that he's actually talking about is insulin. Now, does insulin matter when it comes to weight loss? Yes, it does, but is it as important as Dr. Berg makes it out in his video to be? No, it's not. See, we do not have to overcomplicate things. One of the reasons that so many people are overweight is because really there's so much confusion out there, because people like Dr. Berg are overcomplicating things over and over and over again. Look, it can be quite simple. Your fat cells are a storage of energy. Energy normally have the unit of joule, but in the terms of nutrition in our bodies, we use the term calories. Meaning the less calories you consume, the more energy your body will take from your fat cells, which are storage of energy again. So reduce your calories, reduce your fat storage. That's the first law of thermodynamics. That's a fundamental physical principle. It says energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be transferred. We do not mess with fundamental physical principles, and that's the beauty of my work, I would say, is that it's based on fundamental physical principles. They're always the same, and they work for everyone, doesn't matter your hormones or genetics. If you and I jump out of a 10-story window, we both be splattered in a few seconds, doesn't matter when our genetics or hormones or about insulin is different. No, it works for me and for you. The gravitational force doesn't care about your genetics or your hormones, because it's a fundamental physical principle. There's a nutritional professor that proved the importance of calories in nutrition a few years ago by losing weight by only eating Twinkies and junk food. So this guy lost 27 pounds using Twinkies only. He reduced his calories and lost 27 pounds. Again, because of the fundamental law of thermodynamics. Look, it's not that insulin does not matter. Foods with a higher amount of glycemic index are more likely to make you feel addictive to them because they're activating your reward centers. But it's just that things like calories matter way more than the insulin, the hormones that Dr. Berg is talking about. It's easy to make things complex. It's easy to confuse people. It's super hard to make things simple. I'm trying to make them simple for you today so you're less confused. If you appreciate that, smash the like button.
And there's many references in here that talk about when you have insulin lack, when you're lacking insulin, your body is forced to burn fat. So insulin is the main hormone that we need to keep suppressed if we have any chance or hope of getting into fat burning, okay?
That is just confusing people at the highest level. That reminds me of business gurus that scream around, whoa, you can only grow your business if you have this specific marketing strategy that I use, so no, sign up for my program. No, running a business is about defining problems of people and then selling a solution to them. That's it. The bigger the problem it is that you solve, the better your business will be and the faster it will grow. Sure, a marketing strategy can help, but is it more important than solving a problem for people? No, it isn't. The same with insulin. It's not the fundament for weight loss here, as Dr. Berg makes it out to be.
So our goal is to lower insulin. Forget about calories. Let's just talk about hormones.
That's absolutely incorrect. Again, that's like business gurus screaming, you can only grow your business with my marketing strategy. No. Again, it's about solving a problem for people and then selling a solution to them. With weight loss, again, it's about calories and reducing them. That is the main thing. You have to keep the main thing the main thing. I try to hammer this point in this video over and over and over again because that's really the main thing. I don't want you to get scammed. I don't want you to get scammed and sign up for, supplements and then you wonder, or, the advice the Dr. Berg is giving you and his certified keto coaches, and then a few weeks later you think, oh, I'm still not losing my weight. It probably must be due to my genetics. No, it's because the advice that Dr. Berg is giving you in this video is simply wrong. I can't tell you any other way. It's simply wrong. That's what it is.
So these are the foods that are acceptable to consume. Olives, very low on the list. 3%, that's really low.
Yes, olives are very low on this trivial list that he made out here, Dr. Berg. But it's quite high on the variable that actually matters, which is calories. Same as all the other fatty foods that you have on your list here. Not only do fatty foods have higher amount of calories, because again, or a new thing, fat has 9 calories per gram, carbohydrates and protein have 4 calories per gram. So high fatty foods, by definition, have a higher amount of calories. So it's easier for you to gain weight again. But not only is it easier for you to just due to the sheer caloric amount to gain weight, it's also that higher fatty foods will be easily transformed into fatty tissue into your body, because fat in your food is the same molecule or the same component as you have in your body. And researchers proved this in the Vermont prison studies, where they overfed prisoners. That's quite an inhumane study to admit, but they overfed prisoners to help them gain 30 pounds of weight, an additional 30 pounds of weight. So they needed 140,000 calories on a mixed diet, but only 40,000, that's 100,000 caloric difference on a fat diet, on a high fat diet. So the saying is true that the fat you eat is the fat that you were.
3%, that's really low.
That's really low.
I'm seeing peanut butter here. Peanut butter is not gonna help you lose weight. God damn it, Dr. Berg. What are you doing with this video?
Okay, so fruits, we want to avoid all fruits.
Yes, sure, Dr. Berg. We really want to make a video urging people to avoid fruits. A food that combined with vegetables, according to the global burden of disease, could prevent 2.6 million deaths per year if consumed in adequate amounts. I don't see, what the hell?
Fortunately, berries we want to avoid.
And yes, we certainly also want to avoid berries, the food group with one of the highest amount of antioxidants. But yeah, who wants to live longer lives and be cancer-free and have more energy and just enjoy your life a little bit more because you have less inflammation? Who needs that, Dr. Berg? Who needs that as long as you have a low amount of insulin in your diet?
Potatoes and rice we want to avoid. Even brown rice is quite high.
I'm amazed he can put on a straight face while saying that. You know, all jokes aside here, but Dr. Berg either really believes his own bullshit, or he's deliberately aiming to confuse people to essentially help him sell his supplements.
We want to add a little more fat to the meal for the purpose of going longer, so you can do a little intermittent fasting, which also greatly improves insulin resistance.
Thank you, Dr. Berg. That's really one of the best ways to make weight loss unsustainable. Just eat as little as possible during the day, make the distance as big as possible, just ideally 2 or 1 meal a day. Yeah, that's great. And then make sure that just like high caloric, high fatty foods. I don't see how this can go wrong, Dr. Berg. Thank you so much.
Versus a low calorie, grazing all day, starvation. That will not work because we have never have a chance to induce the fat burning effect, okay?
And the irony about this entire advice is that the entire fundament, if Dr. Berg's diet could work, then it would be about reducing your total amount of calories. So the end product of both his advice and the advice that actually works, which I'm talking about, is the same thing. It's absolutely the same thing. That's the fun thing about all of this. He makes a huge thing about this and he says, oh, that's a huge difference to the low caloric diet. But in the end of the day, if your advice would actually work, it would actually came down to having less calories in your daily diet.
That will not work because we have never have a chance to induce the fat burning effect, okay?
Okay.
So that is my reaction to Dr. Eric Berg and his video, How to Lose Belly Fat on a Vegan Diet. It's unnecessarily confusing, and for the most part, it's just simply plain wrong. So if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to get coached by me, I help vegans get in the best shape of their life. We have the best coaching process, we have a proven process, we have the most results out there in the niche. Then you should certainly schedule a free call with me by clicking the link in the description or in the first comment. I pin it there, so you find the link as fast as possible. So talk to you soon or see you next time.